What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
You've returned.
Thank you, Miss... But Paimon thinks we're forget... Look! Over there on the shelf! And look how many...
The Teyvat travel guide.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your... With you by my side. I hadn't anticipated that a few... As compensation for dragging you into all...
Wow! Lisa went and...
In fact, they were intended for our next...
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job, but seeing it in person is something...
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon. Let me guess. You missed me so Might you both be here for... imagine there are books of all... And sorting them... All that to say, I would treat you to...
Don't worry!
You're as sweet as...
Finally! We made it! What even... And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get...
You must not...
What?
Have you ever read the storybook? Splendid! Oh, namely that... Well, we... Rather... Besides... So, I gathered the mages together... Well, striving toward a common goal. Overcome... Now, I never said that.
Wait. Uh-huh.
Well, this much better to... Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just...
Okay. We'll take the...
Wonderful.
Yeah. Something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to... No, wait. I think...
Sergeant! What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith?
I'm Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems... But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me.
Wait! Keqing's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and his
Good work, Fangjin. It's been a while, you two. I see. Let me start by giving you a brief background. For many years, this ley line worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport weep, and shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't, military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
A few hours? I'm sorry. I would have taken my time if I'd known the Lady Yuheng wanted to...
Ah! Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. Sound familiar? Thought it... My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control, thanks to a relentless effort by a certain... This eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line, after which it returned to normal. Basically...
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big...
I see what you're doing. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan?
Sure. As you've already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases, in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle... To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice that something was working against us. Things went smooth. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. My verdict is, we need to find someone highly resistant to ley line interference who can look into... If they let a squad inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment, then strike...
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope... Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need...
Hey! Isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support, and
And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain. This time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation at the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in. We have to time it just right. Traveler, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything.